Hi guys, my name is Morgan, and I know I haven't been on this channel in a long time, mostly because I've been busy and lazy, and COVID is a thing that's really scary too, that I've been having like lots of anxiety about. But that's not like the point of this video. I recently actually came back to this channel and I saw a bunch of comments and I was like really excited about it, and then my heart dropped because I realized majority of them were like negative. Although I do want to give it to the book community, because although they were negative, they were like negative in a respectful way. Like they were like, I don't agree with you and this is why, not like you suck. There was a handful of comments that were really rude, but majority of them were really polite, and I just like love that. That's the type of positivity I feel like every fandom needs, that if you don't agree with someone's opinion, you're not going to attack them for it. You're going to be like, oh, I disagree and this is my opinion, in a respectful way. So I just want to give that to you. That's like really respectful and I love that. But I do want to talk about this book, Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuestion. I'm never gonna say her name right. I think it's McQuestion. That it sounds about McQuestion. That sounds right? Maybe. But I thought I would take this time to talk about two things that I put in my video that I thought I should address. The first thing I want to talk about is the title of my video. I first called it Red, White, and Royal Blue failed the LGBTQ plus community. And I did get like two or three comments on that. I got like one comment where someone was like super mad at me for using that in the title. And then I got a couple other comments of people being like, oh no, I agree with you. I did feel like it failed the community. But the reason why I changed the title is because of talking to other people in my life about it and kind of seeing other sides. I quickly just want to talk about why I thought that way. And this is going to be like a long, not long story, but like it's just like a really weird way of thinking about this, and I'm just trying to get you into my thought process of this because it's just weird. So I actually think I talked about this in my book review about Love, Simon, about me going to the movies and seeing Love, Simon, and that there was a bunch of girls there who were like screaming, and like every time Simon would like go kiss a boy, they were like freaking out, and it made me feel super uncomfortable. Later on, whenever I would see a gay couple either in movies or TV shows, there's always comments from girls being really thirsty. I remember earlier that week before I did the book review, I was watching Shadowhunter, and I was watching the first season on Hulu, and I'm weird because like I'll go on like YouTube and I'll search up scenes so I don't have to like go back in the episode and watch like the full episode again. I can just find certain scenes I want to watch again. And I somehow found like Alec and Mangus's, is that how you say his name? Mangus? This is a while ago, keep in mind. They're like love story videos, and a lot of the comments on those videos were from females being extra thirsty, and it made me feel uncomfortable. And then here comes this book, I read it, and I felt like this was written by a female. This was written what I felt like was for females, and it made me feel wrong. It made me feel disappointed because gay relationships shouldn't be viewed as a kink for females. And I feel like that's completely wrong. I'm reading this book not because there's two males on the cover. I want to read a story that is just a story. Like I pick up this book, whether this was a gay couple, whether this is a transgender couple, whether this is a straight couple, I wanted to read the story. And I felt frustrated because I was like, this is just like another kink for females, and it makes me upset because like we're taking something that shouldn't be a kink. Like these are real ass people. These are like people who deserve the best. And it's just weird. It's weird. It makes me feel yucky. After getting all the comments, I went to my friends who are honestly my backbone, and honestly like they keep me in check, and they kind of like make me see other sides of other situations. Someone says something to me that really like hit me. It was, you know that the gay community hasn't had a ton of stories, which is completely true. I mean, like 10 years ago, there really wasn't any stories about the LGBTQ community, let alone like a story that is focused on the LGBTQ community that is written for young adults. and you can definitely hear my dog snoring in the background. So here comes a book that a lot of people can maybe see themselves in, or maybe a lot of people enjoy. And who am I to say that it doesn't do anything for the community? Whether I enjoy this book or not is besides the point. This is another book to open up more doors for the LGBTQ community. And who am I to say that it didn't do anything for the community? So that's why I decided to change the title to my unpopular opinion of this book, because I didn't feel like it was right for me to just say, oh, it didn't do anything for the community, when maybe it did. And sorry for the long blah of just explaining my views. So yeah, that's my reason why I changed the title. But the next thing I want to talk about is the hanky panky, the sexy time, the you know what it is. So when I first read this book, I actually got it after I read Prince Charming, which, do I have it right there? No, oh yeah, it's right there. So I was actually reading this book, Prince Charming, and I went on Amazon to see if it had another book, which it does, which is called Her Majesty, I think, or Her Queen. I forgot what the second book is called to this. But anyways, I was looking it up, and this book was recommended, and I somehow thought, or maybe it was listed as a young adult book. So when I first read the book, and there was all these sex scenes in it, which I started marking them down, but then I got lazy and stopped marking them. But I was like, oh my god, like, this is not in YA books. Like, I was just like very, very shocked. If I had known that this was actually not a young adult book, this is a new adult book, I would have judged it completely differently. Now, I do admit that I was being a little bit sarcastic in reviewing this book. I was making jokes, and maybe I shouldn't have been making jokes. I try to be funny, and maybe it doesn't come off that way. Now, I do admit, when I was joking around about 50 Shades of Grey, I maybe crossed a line, and I shouldn't have been joking around like that, because some people could have viewed that as me being like, oh, because this is gay sex, it doesn't belong in the book. That's not the case at all. Whether this is about a straight couple, a transgender couple, a lesbian couple, I would have said the same thing. For me personally, I wanted more relationship building than actual sex, and I definitely did not word that correctly in my video. I kind of went on and on and on about it because I was trying to make a joke about it, and maybe I shouldn't have. So I do apologize for that. I don't mean to hurt anyone or make anyone feel uncomfortable, but for me, I wanted more relationship building and more character growth, which I didn't feel like I got from the book, if I remember right, because also I haven't read this book in over a year, and that was it. I do apologize if I have offended anyone or if I've made anyone feel bad. This is honestly just a book. There are more tragic things going on in the world, such as COVID. Remember to cover your mouth and keep your distance, and remember just to like not go out and hang out with people. And like, that's like the number one frustrating thing in the world right now, is the people who think it's okay to not social distance, which is so frustrating for me. Also, remember to support the Black Lives Matter movement. You can donate money. I'll leave some links down below. Also, there's this really cool video you can watch where all the money that this person gets from monetizing the video, they will donate it. So even if you don't have money, you can also support the cause, which I think is very important. And also, I don't know what else to talk about, but that's about it. I do apologize if I have offended anyone or made anyone feel uncomfortable. That's not the point of this channel. I try to be as open-minded as I can and try to be like as understanding as I can. And if I say something wrong, or if I do something wrong, or if I have a different mindset than you, then don't be afraid to write it down below, but do it in a way that's not rude or disrespectful or mean. I'm open for a conversation. I only think that you can grow as a person by talking to other people and understanding their viewpoints and opening up your mind even more. Once again, red, white, and royal blue. I still didn't like it, but you know what? You are allowed to like it if you like. This wasn't the cup of tea for me, but that's okay. We're all allowed to have our own opinions. Does that mean I'm not going to support Casey McQuestion in her next book? Hell no. I'm going to read her next book because why not? I did like her writing style, but that's about it. I hope you guys are having a great day. Stay safe. Bye. Also, I'm drinking this energy drink I'm obsessed with called Amazon Energy, and it makes me shake, which is probably not why I should drink it, but I'm also obsessed, so. And it doesn't even taste that good. I'm just obsessed with it for some reason. Don't know why. Bye.